best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Here's a look at some of the stats for Anthony Simons.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Claxton in at the center filling out the middle. And for Denver, Bulldozer is out there with Johnson. Then there's Murray. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Jennings in at the 2. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one. Has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Jennings against Tatum. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. There's Jennings with the 3. He can't get it to go. Brown against Lowry. Brown the pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Here's Claxton. Good work defensively by Lowry. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Caught up with Coach Michael Malone. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact a game. And Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor. Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. White against Murray. Outside Lowry. Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. Pocket 6. Outside Lowry. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Simons with the ball. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. A nice shot by Tatum.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Simons. Outside, White. Brown outside. The three-pointer, no good. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Murray. And here's Jennings. And he banks in the layup. Jennings has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Denver. They trail by 1. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Take a look at the numbers for Brown. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Here's White, and Simons wide open. He'll fire. Traps in the tray.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner 3.
Nuggets trail. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Jennings. Pass to Lowry, and stolen by Simons. And a fast break now for the Celtics. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And they're ranked in the top half of the league in terms of points off turnovers. This means they're finding ways to capitalize on other teams' mistakes.
And their turnover ranking stands out to me. It's been a strength for them this entire season. Their ability to take care of the basketball and not beat themselves. Here's Brown. 17 points in his last outing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Lowry kicks to Jokic. Pass to Murray. And here's Lowry. Covered by Simons. Shot clock at 5. Murray finds Lowry. Jennings wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Jennings has got 7 points. Boston trailing. Outside, Simons. Claxton a screen on Murray. Here's Simons. White, wide open. He fires. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
White against Murray. Murray sets a screen for Jennings. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's White. No good with the triple. Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Murray down low. Brown on him. It's back to Jennings. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Boy, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offense. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Please welcome to the floor.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Denver. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
And I think for Denver, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Simons against Jennings. Shoots over Simons. And Boston with the rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Tatum for 3. Offensive rebound. Brown, good. Brown's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Finessing his way inside for the board and the score. How about the effort from Brown?
Outside Jennings. Bounce pass from Lowry. The 3 from Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Celtics leading by 3. Outside, Simons. Claxton sets the screen for Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Nuggets. Lowry's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's tipped. His first shot coming late. And it's White with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
So far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Holmes checked in, and Porter subbed in for the Bulldozer. That one is no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Johnson finds Murray. Pass to Porter. Holmes, that's a screen. Porter, no luck.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Catching up on the changes for Denver. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jamal Murray. Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in. Pass to Pritchard. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here is Watson. A 3-ball. Good on the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Celtics leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. Right wing. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Holmes. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Off of their opponent's mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnovers.
And talking again about their fast break offense, that's a big part of what they do. They like to catch teams off guard, not giving the opposing defense a chance to get set. To the left side wing. Here's Pritchard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Driving inside. And it's in there.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Porter. With the shot. And it's Denver scoring again.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Celtics leading by 3. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Here's Brown. Boston grabs the miss. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
And it's Gordon missing. Boston shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. Pritchard passes to Cooper. Here's the 3. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Watson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Holmes. Defense is right there. Watson's shot is off. To the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing. Nuggets shooting 42% to begin this game. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Brown. And Pritchard pulls it down.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the left wing. Cooper the pass to Pritchard. Trains the three-pointer. Pritchard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Watson surveying the D. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good by Porter.
That's a great response from Porter Jr. Taking those 3 points right back.
Here's Cooper. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
For Boston, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Cooper. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Denver making a switch here. Brown's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Hauser's checked in. And Strus is subbed in for Pritchard. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Nuggets trail by 6. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Nuggets. Hall. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hauser. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Hey guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Watson. No scoring in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
Nice
personal
work
foul.
to get it
17
inside
fouls.
and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And the second free throw, good. Puts up a deep three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 6. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. Jamal Murray is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Nailed from three-point land.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
Simons against Murray. From downtown, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Simons. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Gordon the pass to Brown. Murray against Simons. Now Gordon. Inside. A fader. Inside is Jokic territory.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Pass to Hauser. Outside, Simons. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Simons has got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Over Claxton. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Boston leading by 7. Simons the pass to Claxton. Brown against Drews. Here's Simons. Pass to Claxton. Jokic grabs the miss. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing. And horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
First free throw is good. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Max Strus. And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
The Nuggets trail by 7. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. That's a 2 from Simons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
The bulldozer, he's checked in for the Nuggets. So he gets them both.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right, fans, it's dance game time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Let's see those dance moves. Next dancer.
chance to check out stats for Lowry. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 11 points a game, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Jennings looking over it. Lowry a screen on Simon. And again, Denver no good.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Pass to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, White. Three-pointer. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray outside. Lowry with the ball. Guarded by Tatum. Lowry drawing the double team. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
White the pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brown. White with the defensive effort. Celtics leading by 7. And here's Tatum for 3. There's Tatum's range on display.
Boy, are they shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. My, throwing some gas on the fire for sure.
Murray the pass to Lowry. Down low, here's Jennings, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's Simon's missing. The Nuggets trail by 8. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Murray. Jennings with the ball. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Denver, your Nuggets breaker.
Denver making a switch here. Others checked in, and then for Boston. Tillman, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Pritchard in for Anfernee Simons. Here's Lowry. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Here's Pritchard. He has 7. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes checked in. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for Denver. 11-point game. Pass to Brown. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Brown's got 5 now.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the first one drops. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
Denver making a switch here. Watson's checked in. And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 11. Johnson outside. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Watson slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Watson. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And that one falls for Tatum. Here's Cooper. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Nuggets trail by 10. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. He's got 5. Holmes setting the pick for Johnson. Off target from outside.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Sinks the three-pointer. Tatum's got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Here's Brown. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Watson the pass to Holmes. Pass to Johnson. Over Tatum. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Holmes. Johnson's got 5 points so far. Boston leading by 11. Here's Pritchard. 12 points for him. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Fires from 14. And Brown pulls it down. And here's Watson. Johnson the pass to Brown. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Gordon's checked in for Christian Brown. Boston also with the sub. Walsh is checked in. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Boston leading by 11. Pass to Tillman. There's the pick. The 3. He's off on that one. Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the turnover again by Denver. Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
Here's Pritchard. Off target with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Strother. Scoreless thus far. Back to Porter. There's the triple. Tillman grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Pritchard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
The first one falls. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Boston. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Strother. Outside, Porter. Pass to Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Strother for three. And he's good on the three ball. Strother's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Cooper. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pritchard gets the bucket.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Watson kicks to Holmes. Pass to Strother. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Porter kicks to Holmes. Pass to Strother. Tries it from 19. The rebound by the Celtics. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 17-foot shot on the way. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Now Watson. Gordon a screen. And here is Holmes. Lob pass to Gordon. It's stolen. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Pritchard. He's got 17. Pass to Cooper. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. From the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Watson with it. Porter in the corner. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got his third basket of the night right there. And so that's the end of the first half. Celtics lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And it's so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Celtics.
Give them credit, they just keep coming, pushing the action, drawing lots of whistles. They actually made the game kind of Kenny. Get it? Ugly.
Oh, I thought you loved me. But an effective way for them. Man, love their effort, but don't love the comment.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 11. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Nicholas Claxton out there with Tatum, and it's Simons in at the point. Celtics leading by 11. Pass to Tatum. Nifty move. The kick out to Brown. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
And here's Johnson outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to White. Now Tatum fires the 3. And it's Lowry with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Jennings. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jennings has got 11. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Brown outside. Offline with his 3.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's Jokic. Good defense by Claxton.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Tatum, that's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Outside Lowry. Deep 2 from Jennings. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Jennings has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Claxton a screen on Murray. 3-pointer, Simon. Jennings with the rebound.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Lowry passes to Jennings. Fires from deep. Here's Jokic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
That one on White.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
The Nuggets have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so Tatum nails them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Jennings. Murray sets a screen for Jennings. Puts up a 3. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics leading by 13. Simons surveying the D. With the drive, lays it up and banks it in. Simons has got 12.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Denver's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Nuggets fans, give it up for the Nuggets Hype Squad. Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Time to put her awesome t-shirt. Who wants one?
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Third spot, the Celtics. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Yeah, both of these teams of late forcing turnovers and converting them into offense at the other end.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Murray. Light covering. Lowry passes to Jennings. Three-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right side, Simons. Over Jennings. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 11 rebounds in the game. Inside, here's Jokic. Too much! Jokic down low!
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Pass to Tatum. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressive.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the Nuggets making a change here. And he's good on the second. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Now here's Johnson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Brown. No good on the triple. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Oh, Claxton in position. That's tipped, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Some changes for Boston. Hauser's checked in, and Strus is subbed in for Anfernee Simons. The Nuggets trail by 14. Murray kicks to Jokic. Pass to Johnson. Jokic with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Celtics.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, for Jokic, his consistency at the line goes back to his rookie season. He's always shot above 80% on his free throws. That's remarkable for a guy of his size.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to White. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Tatum. Jokic defending. Fades back. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
Here's Brown. The Nuggets with another miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now Brown. Still yet to score. Poked away. Murray kicks to Brown. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Johnson from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
This is exactly what an MVP candidate looks like. Jokic can carry the team, yet totally unselfish.
Back to White. Strus with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. It's good. Tatum's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Murray, the pass to Brown. There's a screen by Murray. Here's Brown. 5 points in the game. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Johnson. Cooper, he's checked in for Boston.
One shot.
Brown, no good on the free throw.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jamal Murray.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, what makes Jokic truly exceptional in my mind is the versatility. You know, he's a really good passer, and that to me is a tremendous distinction, not to mention how he scores and does the other stuff he does out there.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Nuggets. And he sinks the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Cooper against Brown. Here's Cooper. Gordon kicks to Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 10 points for Michael Porter.
But, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jokic. for the game, shooting 5 of 7 at the line.
Jason Tatum, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. And the Celtics making a change here. Walsh is checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. The Nuggets trail by 14. Brown kicks to Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know, that vision from the 6'10" center, very impressive. Jokic is a wizard as a passer.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Jokic. The past month has been surreal, averaging about 16 points, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
And Boston has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Tatum. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown outside. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. And it's good off the back rim and in. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Very versatile. Brown can operate either side of the pick and roll.
Outside Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Brown outside. Gordon finds Porter. Jokic inside, guarded by Tatum. Brown wide open, he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight. Boston leading by 9. Now, here's Strus. Still without a basket. Here's Tatum. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jokic passes to Brown. And here's Gordon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we get a break in the action. Let's check out the leaders in steals. Jason Tatum on top.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Here's Cooper. He's covered by Watson. Cooper, the pass to Hauser. Fires from the line. Jump shot is good that time. Hauser's got 6.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Watson finds Gordon. He lobs it up. Intercepted. Here's Pritchard. He's got 17. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Gordon. Now here's Watson. He's guarded by Cooper. Watson, the pass to Brown. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third in points off turnovers. And they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers per game. With a little more focus, I think they could find themselves in the top 10.
And I think points off turnovers is an underrated stat. It tells you a lot about a team's attitude, and ranked third like they are, we know they're an aggressive ball club. First one falls for him.
You've got to admire and appreciate Bruce Brown's utility. I mean, you can slot him in anywhere, multiple positions. He's going to find a way to have a positive impact on the game.
Denver making a switch here. Strother's checked in. And Brown drops them both. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Pritchard. Claxton against Gordon. Claxton the pass to Cooper. 6 to shoot. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Denver foul. Aaron Gordon. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Boston. Cooper. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Here's Strother. He's got 5. Outside Gordon. Right to the hoop. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
It's on Nick Claxton.
You know, this is the problem Gordon poses for defenses, guys. I mean, very dangerous and athletic on these drives.
For Denver, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
He's off on the second. Celtics leading by 10. Strus passes to Pritchard. Shoots over Brown. Second chance shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Cooper. He has 6. Tries yet again. Pass to Claxton. And he gets it to go. Claxton's got his first bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Over to the left wing. Watson for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Watson's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Strus for 3. Strother grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 9. On the wing, Gordon. Uncovered. And there's another one for the Nuggets. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Brown is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Brown. 56 seconds left in the third. Pritchard gets the bucket.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Strother. Now Watson. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. Here's Strother. He's guarded by Cooper. Strother, no good. Celtics leading by 9. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Strus. Here's Pritchard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Pritchard at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Jennings with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. There's the triple. The shot will not fall. And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got the bulldozer. Gordon out there with Johnson. Then there's Murray. And it's Jennings in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
First team foul. Shooting for Boston, Anthony Simons. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Simons. And Simons drops them both. The Nuggets trail by 12. Jennings with the ball. Lowry a screen on Simon. Lobs it up for Lowry. Tipped away. Stolen by Tatum. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Murray. Gordon with it. To the inside. Simons against Lowry.
Boston foul. Anthony Simons. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Lowry.
Free throw good, Lowry. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Celtics leading by 11. Fourth quarter just getting started, 1 minute in the books. White, bounce pass. Here's Tatum. Sinking that tough shot, Jason Tatum.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
The Nuggets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside Jennings. Lowry setting the pick for Jennings. And the three off target.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And it's Simons missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Lowry from outside. Boston grabs the miss. White's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Tatum. Back to White. Pass to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. 3 shots.
Three shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good from Brown.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Jokic has checked in for Aaron Gordon. Boston also with the sub. Strus has checked in. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. The Nuggets trail by 16. Murray kicks to Lowry. Out to the wing. Here's Jennings. That one drops for him.
Works that one inside nicely.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. White looking around. Outside, Simons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And developed into such a good scorer. D has to pay close attention to Simons.
At the line for the Celtics, Anthony Simons, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They trail by 16. Johnson outside. Back to Murray. Fires for 3. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Celtics ball. Shooting for Boston, Anthony Simons.
1 shot.
At the line for 1.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Brown, make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Now here's Jennings. Outside Lowry. Jokic kicks to Murray. Jokic with his screen on White. Murray looking around. An absolute pound from 3-point range. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Tatum. Outside, Simons. shoots from the baseline. Murray with the defensive effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jokic against Brown, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist here tonight. Boston leading by 14. Here's Brown. Pass to Strus. Now Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Tatum is really good at bouncing off the defense. Again, playing through contact and knocking down shots despite getting bumped and thumped on his way to the hoop.
At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunity.
Over to the left wing. Lowry for three. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Brown missing. The Nuggets trail by 17. In the corner, Murray with it. Lobs it up for Lowry, and Lowry throws it down.
And maybe that will trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Now Tatum. 6 to shoot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you know, his height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
Cooper, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Jason Tatum. At the line for one.
And that one falls for Tatum. Murray with it. Outside Lowry. Knocked loose. Here's Jennings. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Simons.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Line for your Nuggets, Jennings. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And Simons has got the ball here for Boston. 16-point lead. Johnson against Cooper. Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 42 in the game.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside Jennings. To the wing right side. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brown dishes to White. And here's Tatum for three. It's good from long range. Tatum's got 45 points.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Outside Lowry. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally young. The talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams, but the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Simons drops them both. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Outside Lowry. Back to Murray. Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Brown to end the run. And it's laid in by Lowry. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 rebounds. Celtics leading by 22. Outside Tatum. Shoots the three. Boston again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson, the pass to Murray. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
2 on the clock. There's Jennings with the three. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving in, and the dunk by Tatum.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drives because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. This guy's a load offensively to deal with.
Johnson outside. Lowry setting the pick for Johnson. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Tatum. Outside White. Takes a three. And it's Lowry with the rebound. Lowry's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Johnson.
Blocking foul called on.
The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
13 foul. At the line for one, Cameron Johnson.
Here's Pritchard. And White kicks to Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Nuggets making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
Jaylen Brown taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And he can't hit the second. The Nuggets trail by 19. Porter outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum setting the pick for Brown from the top of the key. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Fades and shoots. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Brown outside. Here's White. From outside, off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Outside Jennings. Porter passes to Murray. Pass to Jennings. Beyond the arc. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now White. And here is Tatum. Here's the 3. Again, what an avalanche!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Outside Porter. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
White against Lowry. Pass to Brown from deep. And it's Lowry with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 17. Murray outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on White.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer, and Clarkie has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3, he's got all of those.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with. because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Celtics.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jason Tatum.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Watson, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. And the free throw, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul it.
At the line for 2, Aaron Gordon.
First one falls for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. And both free throws good for Gordon. 43 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tillman. And it's Denver with the rebound. Here's Strother. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown right side. Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. Holmes setting the big for Gordon. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now we present the player of the game, Jason Tatum.